Batman Arkham Knight will be released in about 6 months now, but I can't get one thing out of my mind. Who is the Arkham Knight? This is someone we have never seen before. He is pretty much as good as Batman combat-wise. However, unlike Batman, he uses guns and flies a helicopter. Something else I found interesting was that he has some kind of a grudge against Batman. So, who is he? Well, let's talk about that. There are lots of people it could be. But who is it most likely? The way I see it, he has to have been in previous Arkham games, mainly because if you're someone who hasn't read the comics or anything like that, you're going to be a little disappointed when you unmask him and don't know who he is. Or he could be a whole new character in Batman's universe, and no one has seen him before. Now let's start discussing about who this guy could be. First on the list, Hush, aka Thomas Elliot. Hush is a skilled surgeon whom we meet in Arkham City after he skinned off parts of people's faces to put onto his own. He did this to eventually look like Bruce Wayne. So why could he be the Arkham Knight? Well, he obviously has something big in store. He is also very wealthy, which would give him the ability to get the suit, helicopter, and any other gadgets he might need. Now, the next one on the list I talked a little bit about earlier. I am talking about a new character. Next year, a few months before the game releases, Rocksteady will be releasing a comic about the Arkham Knight. So, if it was going to be a new character, I think they might talk about his origins in that, or it could be something completely different, like Scarecrow coming up with his plans. We don't know. We just know it's a prequel about the Arkham Knight. The next one on the list is a little far-fetched, but there are a few reasons why it could be this person. And I'm talking about the Joker, and I know how crazy it sounds, but just hear me out for a second. There are a lot of clues as to how the Joker could be alive. For example, he died right next to the Lazarus Pit, which, if you don't know, can give people immortality and even bring people back from the dead. He also could have, if this would have happened, which I highly doubt, but it's possible, he obviously couldn't get as good as Batman in 2 years. That's the difference between Arkham Knight and Arkham City. It's 2 years. He couldn't become as good as Batman. Batman trained for longer than 2 years. So maybe it's a robot that Joker is controlling elsewhere. It's a possibility, but I really hope it's not this. The next theory kind of breaks the rule about being in previous games, but I'm just going to say it because I like this character so much. But I'm talking about Red Hood, aka Jason Todd. I believe this because Batman trained him so Jason could know his fighting style. Also, he likes to use guns, same as the Arkham Knight. And I believe he can pilot helicopters, as seen in the animated movie Under the Red Hood, which is an amazing animated film. If you're a Batman fan, I recommend you watch that. Next, we have Ra's al Ghul. Now, I know that he died in Arkham City, but he's died before and come back. And if you go back to his body after you completing the game, it's gone, which could mean the League of Assassins took his body to the Lazarus Pit, and he might be out for revenge for the death of his daughter. Now, I know the Lazarus Pit was destroyed at the end of the game, but maybe they found a small bit of it that they could use, and they used it on him, but they couldn't use it on Talia, so he is out for revenge against Bruce. I don't know. It's a little out there, but I don't know. I really like Ra's al Ghul. I think he'd be an amazing villain, but I just hope he's not dead. But what are your opinions? Mine might change over time due to the fact that it's 6 months away, so more trailers might come out, plus we have that comic, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, thanks for watching.